Hey everyone, Andre here. Just making a quick video today. Just talk about some of the things that have been coming around my mind when it comes to gaming. Uh, Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy or a little sick. I got sick this week, so I'm still recovering right now, but I'm feeling better. Just taking medicine. But the main topic that I want to talk about today is just about taking your time, to play video games, enjoying them, and yeah, like don't be in a rush to playing video games. I know that in my experience, I had a lot of times where I'm playing a video game and you know I feel rushed to finish it, and there's many reasons, why I feel like that. So I guess this video is sort of to kind of just put it out there, just how I feel about that. How do I feel in those moments when I'm playing a story game, for example, and then like all of a sudden I kind of get bored, but I kind of just stick through it just because I want to finish it. And one of the things that I want to one of the reasons I think that I feel like that with some games is because of social pressure, you know, to finish a game. Recently, I wanted to play The Witcher 3. I've never played that game before. I've tried it maybe like once or twice before, and I just couldn't get into it. I tried it again this week, but same thing. I just could not get into it. I'm not sure why, but well, I mean, I do know why actually. To me, the game just feels the running, the combat, the movement of the main character. It just feels very. It has not aged well, in my opinion. I know I can see how it's a great game and how many people and why people love it. I truly want to get into that game, but those things are really just keeping me away from the game, to be honest. And not just that, but like also all the amount of reading and stuff in the game. Like my small brain cannot handle all that. All those different mechanics, like making potions, going to like the shopkeeper to get upgrades, all different stuff. Maybe RPG games like that, they're not really my type of game. But I'm trying out games like that, because I wanna try new games, basically new genres of games, all that stuff. Because I think it's fun to try new games, not just play the multiplayer games that I always used to play. Um, Talking about multiplayer games actually is a good segue to that. Just talking about battle passes, and all this FOMO mechanics that new games have in today's world. Those things are basically like the worst of the worst, because you invest money into these games like Fortnite. I used to play a lot of the finals, this multiplayer game, and it's like I put money into those battle passes. I remember during season 2 or 3, I think it was, I bought the battle pass and I finished like a level 30 or 40 or something like that. And then at some point I felt like damn, like I put money into this, and I didn't finish it. So I feel like I kind of just wasted money there. So I think that battle passes, it's a pretty big reason why we often feel like we need to finish games, or we need to play games, we need to force ourselves to play games, especially multiplayer games. Um, Not just that, but like the phone mechanics, like battle passes it's just one of those. Also like deals. I know sometimes me like I kind of want to buy games just because they're on deals, but when I actually have like a bunch of games that I already have but I have not played yet. So deals is other thing, that really kind of put pressures on me to like to play a game, and not just that, but to also like finish them, and stuff. Yeah, and talking about adding games into your collection of games, sometimes you have backlogs of games, and for those who don't know what backlogs are, is when you have just a bunch of games that you have not played, and you always play the same games, and you have those games just sitting in the back. you know, yeah, those different things also sometimes add pressure, to you to finish those games, but yeah, I mean, I just think that sometimes you just need to take your time, play whatever game you want to play without any social pressures affecting the way you play or what you want to play. At the end of the day, it's you, and You know, we all have different tastes, and just because I haven't enjoyed The Witcher, but you have, doesn't mean it's a. I don't think it's a bad game. I just think that maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'm not in the stage in my life where it's hitting. You know, so who knows? I mean, I do want to play that game so bad. You know, because it looks great, and people call it a masterpiece. You know, so I want to play that game so bad. Yeah, and like I was telling you, like sometimes you just need to be in the right mindset to play games, you know, in the right stage in your life. You know, me as a father, sometimes some games really resonate with me because they talk about like fatherhood, you know, and stuff like that, how to be a better father, a better person for your family and stuff. Yeah, like those kind of games, you know, they really kind of hit closer to me nowadays, you know, just because well, I'm a father, so I kind of connect with those characters because you know I aim to be better, you know, for my family. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much that. But just to end here, randomly, I guess, I want to talk about some of the games, you know, that I played when I was younger in my teenage years, you know, that really hit different, you know, because I really want to play them again, but there's some of these games I've played, but I have not been able to finish on my second playthrough because I don't really play games again. Like I play them once and I often just go to the next game, right? So some of these games I just it's hard for me to go back into them. I'm not sure why. I guess I can start already know how the game ends and stuff, right? But yeah, I think like I said, you know, this is something that I want to share with you guys here. And one of the games that I played is Uncharted 4 right here. This one. I never owned the disc, but I started collecting last year, collecting the games on disc. This game, I remember when it came out, I played it a lot, and I used to talk with my cousin how much we wanted to play this game, and I even pre-ordered it. And I played it. It was amazing, one of the best games I ever played, and it's truly an amazing game, you know. Especially after I never played the original ones back when they were in the PS3. I was playing mostly Call of Duty back then, but yeah, when this came out, I knew for sure I had to play it because my cousin had all the games, so like I used to see him play. And well, this one was just it looked great, right? 2016, the graphics were crazy, and it was a pretty fun game to play, you know. But I tried playing it last year, but I don't know, it just didn't really hit for me, you know. So I kind of just stopped playing it, but I think it was good going back into it and just seeing what the game had to offer, which was a lot. It was a pretty great game. Another game, it's Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have played this game. You know, this is one of the best games ever. You know, amazing story. And to be honest, I remember when I played it back in senior year of my high school. You know, it was a fun game. Me and my friends would talk about it during our breaks, during lunchtime. You know, we'll talk about it. We would just show each other like videos of the game and stuff like that. I used to watch a lot of videos on how to get the best horse, all the different stuff, right? The best guns. It was just it was just a different time in my life when I was like I think I was 18 or 17 when this came out. So you know, I tried replaying this game last year I think as well. And one thing I really loved playing it was kind of just going out and hunting and like you know just walking around the map, you know, like just exploring. Because I think what's really captured the game is just the map and just the sense of exploration that you have, you know, and also the feeling of like being lonely in that game in that huge world. Like it's something truly amazing, you know. But yeah, like I tried playing it. The story is pretty long, so I didn't finish the story. I ended up quitting the game like around chapter 6 on my second playthrough. But like I said, I had a lot of fun just hunting and all that stuff. You know, that was probably my favorite thing. And I do want to get back into this game just to get on the horse and just ride around. You know, do some hunting. You know, and yeah. Also, I mean, I'm probably gonna buy it on PC so I can get the better frames per second, and all that stuff. You know, but I have it on my PS4 here. But yeah. And another game that I actually just played, like maybe like summer 2024, like 6 months ago, something like that, is God of War. This game, I remember it came out 2018, and I barely played it last year, you know. And I think this really shows my message here about taking your time to play games, you know. Because I remember when I had my PS4 and my PS5, I still have my PS4, my PS5, I don't have it anymore because it stopped working. So basically, I would play every time I would play a game or want to play a new game. I mean, I was gonna look through my backlog, and I always saw this game. You know, because for the PS4 subscription thingy for the PSN Plus, they gave this game for free. I remember for like a couple years ago. Yeah, I had it, but I never played it. And then I think that last year I just decided, hey, I gotta play this game, bro. Like it's such a like I knew it's a good game. I watched a full playthrough of it back when the game came out. You know, I know it's one of the best games PS4 had, and just one of the best games that we had so far. You know, in the last couple of years. So I think this game won Game of the Year 2018. I think, if I'm correct, I don't remember. But yeah, like this game was great. You know, and it's just kind of crazy how it took me maybe like yeah, it took me like 4 years, 5 years to play this game, you know, and it was really an amazing experience, you know. And I think for me, like, I often don't buy games when they recently come out, just because I like to play these games, you know. Well, first of all, I get them on deals, you know, like when there's discount, I usually buy these games, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about. You know, sometimes you just gotta take your time and just play games in your own at your own pace, you know. If you're feeling burnt, you know, if you're feeling like you just playing just because you gotta get the next battle pass tier, whatever, you know, it's that's a sign, you know, that maybe this game it's, you know, maybe not a game that you should be playing over the long run, you know. It might affect your mental health, you know. I know that for me, like, I like to take my time with games, and I think it really helps sometimes, you know, to really just enjoy these games, because this is our hobby, you know. Like, gaming for me is a hobby, so I like to just sit back and play in my free time and just enjoy it, you know. I don't want to be stressing out just because I need to get 100 levels on my battle pass to get the last skin in my game, you know. Like, I don't want to be stressing about it anymore. And as I'm aging, you know, as I'm getting older in life, you know, I need to, you know, just take a step back and just enjoy the things that matter most in my life. And yeah, but that's pretty much the video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys got to here to the end, just me yapping. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend, have a good day, good week. But yeah, bye.